Did you know you can grow vegetables in straw bales? I learned this recently, so I had to try it out for myself. So I purchased this organic straw bale for $8, which I thought was actually a really good deal. It's important that it's organic with straw, especially because a lot of times they use tons of herbicides in wheat production. And you don't want a bunch of herbicide residue in your growing medium that's just going to kill your plants. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm putting a little bit of compost and potting soil into the holes. That way I can just fill around the different plants that I'm planting and kickstart it with a little bit of nutrition. I'm mostly planning to fertilize these with just liquid fertilizer, but I thought mixing in a little bit of compost too would be good. If this works, this will actually be a really affordable way to garden. It's just $8 for this bale. And then you got to get some potting soil and plants, obviously, and liquid fertilizer is really cheap. I've actually planted this pretty densely, so this will be a good test to see how well this works. What I've got here are beans. So those beans are pole beans. Those will climb up that trellis right there. And I've got cucumbers, 2 cucumber plants on the left. Right here, I just put in a Roma tomato. So that's a determinate variety of tomato. If that one takes off, I'll probably just stick a bamboo stick down in the end to support that one. Here I've got some basil, so I thought it'd be kind of cute to put a little basil next to my tomato. We'll see how that does. You're supposed to condition these straw bales before you plant them. What that basically means is you pour a bunch of nitrogen on them and it gets them to start breaking down so that it's not just raw straw that you're growing in. I tried to do that, but I couldn't quite get it to work. So if this experiment of growing in straw bales doesn't work for me, it's probably my fault. I just eyeballed the amount of nitrogen I put on and was never really able to get it to heat up. So I think next time I'll follow the recipe more specifically about what works for other people. I planted a couple lettuces. Those are black-seeded Simpson varieties. And then here on the end, I'm putting a couple pepper plants. You'll see that I'm planting these pepper plants way closer than you probably should ever plant 2 pepper plants together, but I figured I'd give it a shot and see how it goes. So yeah, that's a Serrano pepper on the end, and that other one is called an XX Zing is what it said on the package. I think it's supposed to be a really hot pepper, but I'm sure some of this will live and some of it will die. All these different plants have different nutrient requirements, and I'm growing them all in the same straw bale. So it's going to be hard to give them exactly what they need, but I think just with a general fertilizing, maybe it'll do well. So this is how I planted my straw bale, and I'll keep you all updated on how it goes.